IBEW. What's to my left?
Makes sense. I've also got to keep corporate profits stored, right? That's part of my job. And if that means getting Social Security to do it, so be it, but I'm doing my best. Okay? My best makes sense. I've also got to keep corporate profits stored, right? That's part of my job. And if that means getting Social Security to do it, so be it, but I'm doing my best. Okay? My best.
Until all of these greedy politicians and all of these greedy corporations understand that they have a social responsibility to the people, to the working people, to the 99%. Power never concedes nothing without a demand, Frederick Douglass said. It never does and it never will. Well, we are demanding today. We are demanding that you tax the fat cats, that you tax the people who destroyed our neighborhoods, that you tax the people who put people on food stamps, that you tax people who took away dignity, that you begin to erase the debt on students, for example, and you begin to liberate this country.
We know what we're gonna have to do. Tax Wall Street. We know what you're going through. Let's tax Wall Street. We know what we'll have to do. So let's do it now. Let's do it now. Hey! Let's go, let's go. National nurses. Let's go, let's go. National nurses. Let's tax Wall Street. Let's tax them now. In every American city, in every American town. And say, let's tax Wall Street. We work hard all week, yeah. They put our money in their pocket. Now they can't afford to pay the fee, yeah. Let's go, let's go. National nurses. Let's go, let's go. What you got to do? Come on, let's go, let's go. Come on, national nurses. Job too big time. We know how to do it. National nurses. Time is here. The whole world is watching. Let's put it in gear. National nurses. American worker. American worker. Come on, let's go, let's go. Thank you.
Thank you, Maine. Oh, Ohio. All right, I have a feeling this is going to continue. As nurses, we did protest Wall Street in June. Yes, we did. We were here. We were here in September as well. We had thousands of nurses that went across this country to their representatives.
We are going to bring it to an end. And here with us today, I can see the green, and I want to see the banner. The American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees. I also see AFT. The Amalgamated Transit Union is in the house. I see the laborers to my right. AFTE. The seafarers. The paid.
Yes, I am going, and I I am from Oxfam, and if you don't know who Oxfam is an international development and humanitarian response agency that's working with the poorest of the poor around the world, and we're working in about 100 countries. And I'm here today to remind President Obama and Secretary Geithner that this is not just an American crisis, the economic crisis, but a global crisis, an economic crisis, and all the people around the world are facing trouble. I'm also here to bring you greetings I will be skipping shortly. I bring you greetings from Sherwood Forest and the scrappy band of Robin Hoods. As you know, Robin Hood stole money from the undeserving rich and redistributed it to millions of people who rely on the generosity of the American people for food assistance in refugee camps and in conflict situations. If we cut that funding, children will not get food. Right now, almost 1 billion people around the world are farmers struggling to make a living. And we have tried to provide some assistance to them as Americans so that they can be better farmers, produce more food, and pull themselves out of poverty. If we cut that funding, it means poverty for more people. Greed and negligence caused this crisis. The greed of the banks and the financial sector, and the negligence of our government and our politicians.
Can you hold that for a second?
The crisis started in this country, and we have an obligation to start with the solution.
I'm not arguing with that.
That's why we believe that the banks, and the speculators, and the financial wizards, and the hedge funds should pay this very small tax to contribute to a solution. The tax will raise substantial money. They benefited from the frenzy, they got bailed out from the taxpayers, and it's not unreasonable to ask them to pay something back. Okay, so thank you all, you merry band of Robin Hoods. Thank you very much for coming to Washington, for being part of this march. You are now part of a global movement, and we are going to win this. Thank you very much. This is as far.
We thank the nurses for your leadership. We stood with the nurses when we were fighting for single payer, and that fight continues. We're the insurgent Democrats. We're the Democrats that believe it's time to reject Senator Kerry and Senator Baucus and the super committee and to get on with the work of financial transaction tax for real jobs and to bring all of our troops home, not just from Iraq but from Afghanistan. We're the inside outside. We're proud to stand here with the nurses and with Ralph Nader and with the occupation and with all of us to send a loud and clear message. It's not about just electing Democrats, it's about electing progressives. And until we get a progressive majority, we will fight till we get a financial transaction tax. We will stand with the nurses for single payer, and we will get this economy back to work for all of us, not just the ones